What's up, guys? My name is Sunny, and I'm gonna be showing you guys my very first video submission. This is for a CGC submission. I'm gonna be grading all my cards. In total, I have about, I want to say 350 cards that I'll be submitting. Mainly all bulk. There are a few cards in here that I believe will probably get bumped up to the next tier because their bulk service only does up to $100. So there's a few cards in here that I don't know, even after they're graded, will probably be worth more than that. So I don't know if I'll get upcharged, but let's kind of go through them real quick. I broke them all into like 7 different categories. These are the ones that I believe will be worth more or I'll get upcharged for. So for that reason, I'll probably save these for, fuck it, I'll just go with them. I put little post-it notes just to kind of keep them organized. First of all, we got the full art Nessa. I'll pull this Skyla myself. Charizard and Breaksin, the full art. The alternative art, Blastoise and Piplup. It's probably one of my favorite cards right here. It's the Arceus and Dialga, the stone alternate art. Got a Lily's Full Force here. Red and blue. Most of these cards are full art trainers and or Charizards. Got the Rosa. Got the full art Pikachu. Rainbow Rare, Breaksin, Charizard. Blastoise and Piplup. Probably my favorite card, or cards, is the Greninjas. Got Leafeon from Shining Vault, Espeon from Shining Vault. Got the Pikachu full art from Vivid. Oh, I'm kidding. This is my favorite card. It's the promo from Hidden Fates. Looks beautiful. The only thing, I thought I saw something at the top which might give it a ding on the, I can't remember if it was the front side. Like right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I don't know if that's enough. I wanted to submit it to all these cards to PSA, but obviously with the new price increase, there's no way. And these are just the birds that I found. I got a really good deal on these. I got, I think, like 10 of these, no, 6 or 7 of the birds, and the Champions Path ETB Charizards. What's this? Sword and Shield 50. I got them all for $300, and it was like 26 of those fucking Charizards. So the Charizards in itself kind of paid for that purchase. So I'm just gonna, you'll see them in the future, but that will probably pay for most of this submission. Yeah, and then these are the ones that I'm doing with subgrades. There's, I believe, almost 150 that have subgrades, but the other ones I'm just gonna do without. And this is more so for my personal collection. These are cards that I really, really like, and mainly from I believe Cosmic Eclipse and Hidden Fates. So I got the Venusaur Snivy, Vileplume, Volcarona, Blastoise and Piplup, Solgaleo and Lunala. I don't really care for that one. Flygon, Alolan Persian. Those last 3 I really don't care about, but it's because I had the rest of the Cosmic Eclipse in here that I felt like I had to just put it in. Oh shit, I forgot to talk about them. Megalopony and Jigglypuff, Silvally GX. Now these are all the other full arts that weren't in that pile, but I had a complete master set of Cosmic Eclipse, and I was debating just to keep it in the binder because it looks so nice, but it won't stay safe that way. I wanted to get them encapsulated, which is why I wanted to send it to PSA initially, but yeah, there's no way. Like, this is like a $4 or $5 card. Sending it to PSA and not getting it back for a fucking year is gonna be annoying. Steelix, Stoutland, Venusaur, Snivy, Rainbow, Vileplume Rainbow, Volcarona Rainbow, Solgaleo Rainbow, Oricoro, Flygon, Alolan Persian. I hate this card. Reshiram. This is actually a really sick card because I believe N is in there. But obviously my little sticky note is in the way. Ngala, Megalopunny, Silvally, Venusaur. So these are, the rest of these are like promos. Some of the main ones that I like. We got the Venusaur and Snivy. And I got 3 of these Charizards and Braixens. This is a really cool card in my opinion. So I just got 3 of them. I'll probably keep the highest grade, sell the others. And then I really love these 4 cards. So, yeah. Funny thing, I believe it was a collection box that I got, which had these 2. And these were the first Pokemon cards I purchased after, like, I want to say, since I was a kid. And I started collecting again back this past November. And my very first pack was a Sword and Shield. And this is when I still had no idea what the hell Pokemon cards or which packs were the best or anything like that. I just bought that box because it was $50 at Target and I fuck it. And yeah, this was my very first pull coming back in. So obviously I'm going to get this graded and probably hold on to it. I know it brings a pretty penny. It's like for a PSA 10, it's like 100 or something bucks. I just saw something. Oh no, that's just on the Great Fit. But yeah, PSA 10, I just saw there was a listing going for like 200 plus, and the people were still bidding with 24 hours left. So yeah, it brings a pretty penny, and I was like, nah, I'm actually gonna keep that card because that was the very first in my very first pack. That's what I pulled. Freaking dope. All right, so these were 53 cards with subs. And then I'm going to put it all back in here. So I have like an ETB box that I like put all my cards in. I separated it with a little, what's that shit called? I can't even remember what it's called. The little Ultra Pro card savers. So I put that in between to kind of separate the piles. And now, this is my last bunch of cards that I want to get submitted. Now, I have several favorite Pokemon, which is kind of why I'm getting these graded. Scizor being one of them. As a kid, I just thought he looked fucking sick, and I was a huge fan of Scyther. But I wasn't a fan of the color green, so that's why I didn't like Scyther as much. But as soon as I saw Scizor was fucking dope, so I ended up pulling a few of these, and then I remember one of my very first eBay purchases was a Scizor VMAX like this. Once again, had no idea how much these cards were worth. I just had extra funds, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it. And I bought them. Oh, I need to turn these upside down. And then, out of that very same collection box, I ended up pulling the regular VMAX Snorlax too, so it was fucking dope. Probably save that card as well. And then, I ended up pulling these, but this came a little bit later. So, I thought it was cool. Now back to Vivid Voltage, Pikachu's. I have a Rainbow Rare, but I just don't want to get it graded, just because I know that it's not going to be a 10 or even a 9.5 because the centering is so off. So, I think I'm just going to sell it as is. I really don't care for that, and I know a lot of people love the Rainbow Chew, so, yeah. But I do love these amazing rares. I bought so many of these. I think in total, obviously Rayquaza is probably my favorite. So I say my favorite Pokemon have to be Scizor, Rayquaza, Tyranitar, Greninja, and then obviously Charizard. But I am trying not to like Charizard just because the prices are so damn expensive. We got Alice. So these are all the Vivid Voltage's full arts. Alistair, Beauty, Leon. I'll show you a different Beauty that I have. Nessa, Opal, 2 Opals, and then these are the regular full arts without the Rainbow Rare. Pokemon Center Lady. And Alakazam I just thought was really cool, so I just wanted to get them graded. Now back to my Hidden Fates. So I got Charmander, Charmeleon, Oho, Reshiram, Articuno, Glaceon, Scizor, and then these are the full arts from Cosmic Eclipse, just from the regular set, non-secret rare or anything. Got 2 of the Blastoise, 2 of the Charizards, and 3 of the Venusaurs. And look at this centering. So this is my first time grading with CGC, and I didn't know like if this is considered an error. So I just paid the extra money just to make sure I submit it right, and I don't want them to freaking dock me. But obviously, that is a printing error. And I think if you look really closely, you could see like a small little black speck right there. And from what the research that I've done, that's supposed to be where they cut the actual card. However, yeah, they just completely missed and made that beauty. Another card I wanted to submit to PSA, but I still have a few cards that I'm going to submit. And those are the ones, like my high value cards that I know will bring in nice, will be worth it to grade, if that makes sense. But other than that, it's no point in submitting to PSA anymore. So those were all the ones that were going to get subgraded. Now I have about 200 cards with no subgrades. And reason being, I just don't, they're really nice cards, but to pay the extra $7 per card was gonna get ridiculous. So, I mean, that's an extra $1,400 I would just spend on just the subgrades. So, for that, and then these cards aren't really like worth all too much and don't really hold too much sentimental value for me. This is mainly my Vivid Voltage full art, or my Vivid Voltage Master Set, but the full arts from it. There's, I think, the Togekiss full art, and then you already seen the full art Pikachu, but the Togekiss full art was just beat up, so there was no way I was gonna send that in. I ended up pulling this like a couple weeks ago. Actually, within the first week that Shiny Fates came out. It was an amazing rare, my favorite amazing rares from that set. Here's some more amazing rares. These are the ones that I feel will not get like the highest grade because they're off centered or something's a little off with them. So that's why I decided to do no subs on those. And then here's the rest of the full arts from Vivid Voltage. And these I fucking love. So these are the four. These four right here are the Cracked Ice Hollow pattern from the Vivid Voltage theme decks. So I have 4 of those. And then I'm probably going to keep the best one and just sell the rest. These are the reverse hollows. Surprisingly, I think I saw like a PSA 10 in the Cracked Ice go for like $200-300, and I was like, what the fuck? But the market's crazy right now. And then these are 5 Charizards, non-hollow, nothing. I remember when I said I bought a lot of those, or got the awesome deal. Well, yeah, the rest of these are Charizards. And this is not even all of them. Like, I still have like 5-6 more. But those ones definitely will not get... I mean, I could probably still create them, fetch a nice little easy money. But, yeah, I think I'm going to save those for... I'm going to submit some more cards after I get this one rolling. And then when I send those, I'll probably send those with the other ones. So I don't want to freaking have 30 slabs of the of those Charizards. And now these are the gold cards, I believe, from Vivid Voltage. Yeah, Vivid Voltage. So yeah, as I said, I had a master set of this. I had a master set of Cosmic Eclipse, and almost two master sets of Hidden Fates. So yeah, this is just a Pikachu promo that I absolutely love, SM162. And then I believe this first one has a really definitive swirl right there. I just don't have a light on me. But I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a beautiful swirl. The problem with these cards that I noticed is they have hella hollow scratches, and then they always come up banged up. So I'm not expecting the best grades for these, but I got a few. This was another, one of my very first purchases. I went to my local game store and they said that they had the Perverted Grimer. And I was like, what the hell is that? So yeah, they showed me this. And yeah, I think I bought it for like $7 at the time. And now it's, I think best listing is like 20. And I saw graded versions going for over like $200-300. So I was like, fuck it, let's get it graded. These 3 Charizards, I just love the artwork, so I got the match. I believe this Charizard's from like Theme Deck from Team Up, and then I got the same Blastoise, but this one is from same thing, Cracked Ice, and then Reverse. I had the regular rares, but they were too beat up. From the Evolutions pack, this is just, I remember having the fucking base set Gyarados, and some guy wanted to trade me for just a regular Arcanine, just because I liked Arcanine and I like Fire type, but it was a base set Gyarados that I had when I was younger, and it was my cousin too, fucking jackass, but he tried to trade me an Arcanine for my Gyarados, and then I did it because I thought Arcanine was cooler than Gyarados. So this had more sentimental value. This is obviously an evolution, so no way it's base set, but I was like, oh, that'll be cool. I also packed that Gyarados with the Snorlaxes in that very first box. Just a friendly little reminder. This is cool. I like Salamence, so I got the full set. Gonna get it graded. Lugia. Lugia is another like really dope Pokemon that I like just looking at because it's fucking sick. But yeah, these are from Vivid Voltage. It's probably not worth it. They're probably like 50 cents a card or some shit like that, but I just wanted to grade it. And then Galarian, Obstagoon, and Oranguru. Lucario was another one of those first packs that I bought when I got back into it. I forgot. It was like a set with 3 booster packs in it for like $12 at Target, so I got it. Groudon, Kyogre. This is from Cosmic Eclipse. Theme Decks, Cracked Ice, Hollows. And I ended up buying the 3 tins as well as the first along with that purchase with the Darkrai and Espeon or whatever. But yeah, so it's a nice little set. These really don't hold sentimental value. I think it'll just look cool that I have sequential graded evolution. And this is the very first card I bought off of eBay because I thought Lucario was cool. I was like, oh, that's $5, hell yeah. And then I looked back at it and I was it's not worth $5, but whatever. Dragonite. I got this with the what was it, the Grimer, and then the Charmeleon was I packed it. I'll get to this later, but this came in a whole bunch of XY promos that I ended up getting for hella cheap. And now I look at those promos and there are some cards in there is like worth $50. So someone random gave this to me like on an eBay purchase because the card was running late or they forgot to mail it off. Same thing, this one's beat up. Got this for like $35, so it was beat up and I didn't really whatever. I like the card. Same thing with this Tyranitar. It's fucking beat the hell up, but I got it for a good price, so I'm just gonna grade it. Aerodactyl, hella hollow scratches, and these I feel like are hella underrated, or going for hella cheap. But it's the Mew and Mewtwo pin collection from Hidden Fates that a lot of people just they sell it for dirt cheap. And I ended up buying a master set when I got it back in of Hidden Fates. It had like most of it, I want to say like 90% of the cards. But he had a lot of the promos. And the guy just freaking gave me the promos for free with the master set. And I obviously didn't have like the Charizards and like the Evolutions. So I had to end up buying those. But I got a hella good deal on that master set because it had everything. Like 3-4 of the Rayquazas, the promos, a lot of those promos. And now, speaking of Hidden Fates, well, now we're on to the Hidden Fates section. Scyther, and this is all of my second master set of, Shining Volt. This is what's remaining from it. So I still have a complete Hidden Fates, master set sitting, and I was gonna go get that graded, but what I think I'm gonna do is probably send that through PSA bulk eventually. My middleman service that I use for PSA is down, so yeah, I want to send all those. But this is pretty much, I think I counted like 72 cards that I out of the 94. that I had for this Hidden Fate set. So I'd say what, like 80% complete, along with the regular Hidden Fate set. And that one, I just I would buy single cards. So it was really good. I bought a lot of cards off this one girl on TCG Player. And dude, her prices were dirt cheap. And this is before Hidden Fates blew the heck up. But like back in like December, November, like I got some of these baby shinies for like $3-4. The full arts were like less than 10. So I legit, like this card, I think now goes for like $20-30, and it was like $9. That I think the Electrode was probably the most expensive, but that I bought from her. But holy crap, dude, she hooked it up. So yeah, that's my Hidden Fates. I think there's a few more in this other group. But yeah, I filled out that submission form, and holy shit, it is ridiculous to do it for 350 cards. Like, I didn't want to do it anymore. But yeah, it'll be worth it in the end. These are some of the full arts from Cosmic Eclipse, just the extra stuff. The rest of that set. And these are the gold cards from Cosmic Eclipse. I'm just gonna go through them. Yeah, I didn't want the subgrades on these because I don't think that they'll do too well. These are the Cosmic Eclipse promos. Only one that's really nice is the Entei. I got offered the staff Entei for 100, ungraded, and I was like, nah, I feel like that's too much. And now I'm just looking at how staff cards are doing. I should have done it. But yeah, this is the rest of my second Shining Volt. I thought I had 2 of these. Yeah, okay. As I said, most of these were steel. That Darkrai I didn't get from that chip, but like all of these, those Altaria, Noivern. I think one of these Noiverns are probably the best like looking Hidden Fates cards I've ever seen. Like I legit think, I forgot which one it was. I want to say it's this one. But I think that will probably get a 10. Like that's one of the most beautiful cards I've seen. Like as far as centering and edges and everything. But yeah, there was a lot of the full arts that I was missing, and I could have got them at the time, but I just like, I'd rather invest my money in other stuff. These are just the promos, probably won't do too well, but whatever. And then Zoroark and Metagross. I feel like these cards are gonna blow up because they're not gonna make those collection boxes anymore, and Hidden Fates already being such a popular set, the price will only go up. I had so many Giovannis, so many Jesse and James. Oh, and these were like $2-3. Yeah, the Jesse and James especially were like $2-3. And it's such a sick card, especially I like the Meowth and Wobbuffet in the back. And now I think I saw them go for $20, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I remember just letting them go for dirt cheap, and then I got the birds. But yeah, it's the market right now, man. It just keeps blowing up. Hella crazy. I think in total, like, I spent close to like almost $4,000 trying to get all these graded. So I'm gonna wrap these up and then head out to UPS and send them off. Alrighty, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Later.